Hey guys, it's Akinea here. Welcome back to Banished. So, in the last episode, we started a brand new game of Banished when we got a pretty good seed, I think. We've got a little bit of a foresty area over here, though it will be better when we remove some of the stones and stuff. We've got a little bit more of a town centre over here and a little fishing area, and then hopefully we'll be able to put in a trading post and stuff like that at a later stage. Currently our food situation is looking okay. It's kind of going back and forth at around 600, which is good, but all of our other resources are getting very, very low. So I'm trying to get some more labourers walking around and collecting some materials, because that's kind of the only thing that I can think to do at the moment. We do have a blacksmith, so we're not going to run out of tools anytime soon, but I'm not going to put anybody on that yet because we still have 21 tools, so that's not a big issue. We are building a tailor to get some more clothes, which is a bigger issue because we're currently at 10, which is not as good as we would like. We have 5 laborers walking around cutting down trees and stuff. These guys are meant to be cutting down trees, but they've only gotten 4 logs in like the entire year that they've been here. I'm also going to increase the log limit because I think that's kind of important. So we're just letting him cut for the moment, but we'll add planting back in later. We've got builders that are working on finishing these 2 houses. The woodcutter is a bit of a problem because we don't have a huge amount of firewood and we are out of logs. So we might... Those guys already have all of their materials. This guy doesn't. So let's pause him and just let people start collecting some stuff. Because I really need wood to be taken to this woodcutter. So hopefully they'll do that at some point in time. Hopefully this dude will start doing a better job, which may or may not happen. These guys are doing okay. There's still quite a lot of things we need to build, but I think for the moment we need to focus on just gathering the resources that we need. Oh no, food just went down dramatically. That's not good. Alright, well, let's up some of these people then. We'll do 2 on each. And I'm going to decrease the builders so we've got more labourers going around and collecting the resources. We have multiple stockpiles that aren't full. Probably also need to put in things like the town hall. The hospital actually probably would be the best idea for next. I might just put it there so it lines up with that. But we're going to leave that for a moment because at the moment the priority is surviving, which means we need the wood and the stone to start being collected and being able to be turned into things like wood for firewood. Alright, can I cut down some more trees, please? Let's cut down a bunch of these trees. Alright, we are getting some... Why have we got so many farmers? We are getting some more children, so that's nice. Oh, they moved in here, so maybe there might be a child that appears here at some point. That needs to be built, but that is okay. Alright, how are we going? We are getting some wood now, which is good. We don't have a huge amount of stone still, but that's okay. That's only useful when we need to build something, which at the moment we don't. And we do have some firewood now that has been built. I don't think it's in any of the storage, so it must be in people's houses, so it's being used. So that's good. This guy is 50% complete. That's not too bad. The food situation is still not looking great. Hopefully these guys start doing a little bit better, because otherwise it's going to be a big issue. I do think these farmers aren't doing anything in the winter. I don't know if that's an actual thing or if that was just my imagination, but yeah, it's not looking great. Alright, at least everyone's got a house. That is a positive. And we have a decent amount of stored logs now. No, not you. So you are working. That's good. Tools, we are down to 18. That's not bad. I'm gonna allow that to continue for now. We've got to keep an eye out on the food because that is gonna cause problems. I think we'll stick to just having one builder and spend some more time doing some resource gathering. Now I'm gonna try and clear some of these things out of this area so that they can then put new plant some more trees so that this can be a little bit more tree zone rather than just what it currently is, which is a lot of rocks. Okay, now this is going to be completed hopefully soon. This house is almost completed. These guys look like they are continuing to work on the farms, which is good. I don't know what those things are. I guess we will find out. So we'll just allow that to continue going. Nothing exciting there. How's the firewood situation? 24. It's better than it has been, but it's not doing amazing. Food, we are at 0 on food. This is a problem. Alright, hopefully somebody will do something about the food situation. Let's get some people fishing, I guess. I don't know which one's the best thing to give a bunch of people to. So let's just try and max out everything. Alright, we got 44 food. That was kind of close. We have 0 laborers at the moment, but we're just going to have to deal with that because we need to up that food. That's the #1 priority. We do have another child. This child's almost going to be able to be an adult. We have another house, so that's good. We've got 2 people living in that house. Alright. Food's back up to 127. That is good news. Let's take that down to 3. Just so we've got 1 person walking around doing some stuff as a labourer. Because we don't get much done without that. We're not going to build any more houses for a while. Because I think that's a really bad thing to do when we are struggling with things like food. We'll just do that. Do a little bit of work on some roads. Could probably do that as well. I don't know if it helps having roads or not, but I feel like it would make sense. Yeah, the food situation's really not looking amazing. How are you going? You're not getting a lot, are you? Alright, I'm gonna take that down and put this up. Okay. We have 4 gatherers, but only 3 are working at that location for some reason. Hopefully that will sort that out at a later stage. Alright, these guys are working. They're getting a decent amount of fish, which is good. Our food stores are okay. Yeah, we've got 4 out of 4 in the gatherer's hut now. 2 people working in this, but this current season they've gotten absolutely nothing yet, which is not great. We have 5 logs from this current season. Again, not great, but could be worse. Alright, tools is going to become a problem soon. So we probably need to keep an eye on that. Oh, we got another labourer. We'll just see if we can finish building the TAILOR situation. Because it just needs to be built. That's all. And then we'll leave that other labourer to be gathering resources and stuff like that. Like I said, the food situation's going okay. The log situation's not bad. The stone situation's a little bit not great. This hunting cabin's really doing nothing. Alright, and the fish is going okay. Food seems to be okay for the moment, so that's good. Now, do I have any children that are about to age up? Oh, you became a hunter just before. You're not far off. I don't think you got a brand new child. That's exciting. Alright, firewood. We've got 99 firewood. That's pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do is just try and get the building happening. I'm gonna decrease that for the moment, so I've got a labourer working, collecting some of the stuff, and then I should hopefully soon have all of the building stuff complete, so I have all three as labourers, and then we can get somebody working on this and somebody working on this. But this just needs to be built, and nobody's seeming to build it at the moment. So let's go 3 builders. Smash it out. These guys, the gatherers, are doing amazing. I think that's where most of our food's coming from at the moment. The hunters are still not doing great. Like, where are you? Okay. One of my hunters is educated and the other one's not. So maybe I need a schoolhouse. That might actually be a good idea. Alright, we're still okay with the firewood. That still hasn't been built. Are we building roads? Is that what's happening? It might be. Tools, we've got 14. It could be a lot worse. Alright, I want a schoolhouse. I'll do a rotation. Could go there. Or could go there. Or could go that way. Which would then leave some room for something else over here. The hospital, maybe? Okay. If I do that and that, that actually would fit. Alright, we'll put the schoolhouse there, but I'm going to pause that for the moment because I don't want the builders and stuff to work on that. Where are my builders? What are you doing, my friends? Picking up resources. Okay. Oh, you need more stone. That's the problem. Alright, well, let's just let some people collect some stuff then. Food. Alright, we're doing good on food. I'm gonna lower the hunting cabin because they're not doing anything anyway. And the gatherer's hut. And we'll leave the fish as they are for the moment. That gives us a few more labourers to work with. Firewood dude is looking okay. Like, we're at 99 still, so that's not a huge issue. We just need some resources to be gathered. Let's just collect some stone from up here. Yeah, there's not much stone to collect down here, is there? So hopefully they'll work on it, because we do need quite a bit of stone there. Does the mine... No, the quarry gives stone, right? I don't think we're in any way ready for that. Does it need to be perfectly flat ground? Yeah. But I mean, that is a possibility at a later stage. Not just yet, though. Might be beneficial to extend this and make some bridges so that they can go over here and collect some more stuff. Alright, how are we going? Still only at 22 out of 48. Oh, that might take a while. Alright, we had another child born. That's exciting. This has got a lot of people in that family. Yeah, Ayla. Ruella is almost ready to start contributing to society. Oh, that's a new child as well. And that's a new child. Got a few new childs happening, actually. The food situation is still looking good. Have you started giving us some food? You have. Lovely. Maybe you only work getting food during summer. That's a possibility. Well, we'll give you a second hunter since you're doing some work now. How are you looking? You're not looking great. You haven't really done a huge amount. Looking excellent over here. And my fishermen are doing pretty good as well. And then hopefully these guys will be harvestable soon. So that should be okay. Tools is still at 14. This really needs to get completed because we are running out of stored clothing. So that is a bit of a problem. Wood is okay. Iron is... we don't need any more iron collected. Gonna cancel the removal of all of this iron that's around this place. And change it to maybe chop down a few more trees over here. And a few more trees over here. I think these were already targeted to be forested or deforested or whatever. But alright, do we want to take away a fisherman? No. I think we're okay. I think we'll leave it for the moment. Yeah, we really need to get resources collected, so I'm actually gonna do that. Yeah, because there's no stone there. Is there any stone in here? No stone there either. Yeah, we just really need to get some things harvested. That's our current problem. It might help to have another house out here as well, but I think that's a not now problem. So we'll just leave that for the moment. Alright, hopefully everybody is going and collecting the things that needs to be collected. Yeah, we're still good on that. Alright, I'm gonna decrease you for the moment, because these guys are gonna give us food when they get harvested. I think that might be okay. And I'm actually just going to take you back down to 1 because I don't think we need that all that much. So I'll just try and get a bunch of laborers just to be collecting all of the things because that's our #1 priority at the moment. We've got to keep an eye on the firewood because if that starts going down, we'll need to put the firewood dude in. Alright, how are you going? Let's do that. 36 of 48 stone. There's not a huge amount of stone around this place. We do have people getting stone from up here, but that's not really that helpful. Alright, 2, 7, 5, 9. This person's almost going to become a new labourer for us. That'll be nice. These people are still quite young. Alright, can I really wish I could put a house there. You reckon there's any way of fitting 2 houses in here? No. Alright, maybe here. But we will pause that for the moment because I don't want them filling that up with anything yet. Because this is our number one priority that seems to be taking forever. I don't know if that works or not, but firewood might start going down now. We've got some pumpkins, so the food situation is going to be good. So I might actually decrease both of those for the moment so I have more laborers going and collecting stuff. Because at the moment we've just got a lot of nothingness. So hopefully the more stuff we can collect from here, the better it will be. I wonder how long it takes to build a tunnel. We could do that here. Actually, how big is a house? That actually could be pretty perfect. Again, paused. Alright. What if we do from there onwards as a tunnel? Did that get placed? Not sure. Maybe? Yeah, I think that did get placed. So I think somebody's going to come and build a tunnel over here, which will make access to this place a lot better. So that should be interesting. Alright, I think we need to start putting a blacksmith on. And as soon as this is done, we need to put a tailor on, because otherwise we're going to run out of clothing and tools, and that's going to cause us some major problems. Any new children over here? I don't think so. The food's looking great. Alright, let's unpause this house. Food, look at that, 1,216 dues. Beautiful. And I'll unpause that one as well. So this is just needs to be finished building. We've got 5 laborers. So as soon as this is done, we'll put one of those into here to be a tailor and start building some clothes. Excellent. Alright, so we've got some hide coats that will be being built. Beautiful. We've got a house and an education centre, a schoolhouse, getting built over here. And we've got a bunch of labourers that are collecting some stuff. Let's just get them. Right, I think they're already doing that. Getting them to get some extra stuff from over there. Alright, we do have a tunnel that's being built there, which is good. Gonna harvest these trees. Any stone here? No. Alright, we'll keep an eye on the food situation, but I think we're okay on that for the moment. Stone is low again. Unsurprising. Let's just add some more collectible resources there. How are you going? Not that great. Not that great at all. It probably would help to have multiple people in the lodge. But yeah, I think we're okay for the moment. Do we want to just have him plant trees? No, we'll leave that for the moment. How are you going, my dude? Still not got any more than last time I saw you. He's not getting a lot. But we do need him for the leather. So he's gotten 16 leather since he was built. And by he, I mean the building, not whoever's running it. Alright, We do have quite a lot of grown people in houses that could have their own house and then be having children. So having a house built will be excellent news. Food situation's still looking great. Labourer situation is looking pretty good too. Can I prioritize? It's alright. Well, that's just being built now, so that's okay. Storage situation looking pretty good. Tools, we're back up to 18, so he has created 16 tools. That's a pretty good season. We've got some more clothes as well, up to 12. So he's produced 8. So it's a start. Firewood is doing good. We're at 115, which has gone up since we last had a person in there, which doesn't make a huge amount of sense, but I'm not going to argue with it. And these guys are doing okay. Yeah, we'll just leave that for the moment. Alright, you're 30% completed. You have not been started at all. You need a lot of stone for that, which is our current number 1 problem. Okay. We'll just leave it for the moment. I think we've got enough of that for the moment. We'll let the tool dude keep going for a bit. But I will increase the woodcutter because we do need to get some firewood happening. Because we're down to 24. We were at 100 a couple of minutes ago, so that went quite quickly. And there is quite a number of logs and stuff that can be taken over there and chopped down. So that should be okay. Food is still looking good. We don't have a huge number of people working on the food situation at the moment. So could be something to keep an eye out for. But we are out of firewood. So if it gets too cold again, it's going to cause us some problems. Though he is working as fast as he can. So it's fine. Oh, we got another child born. That's exciting. Oh no, it's winter. This is a problem. We're going to have some very cold people if this person does not hurry it up a little bit. Though, he has done a pretty good job so far. Alrighty. We're going to add 1 teacher. So the students, which should be the children maybe, are going to go and learn jobs, which is exciting. How are we going on clothes? 13. It's not bad. I think that'll be fine for the moment. Firewood is not looking great, but I can't increase that unless we build another one, and I don't really want to do that. Logs itself is doing okay. Whoops. This dude hasn't gotten anything recently. And you're educated, so I feel like you should be doing a little bit better of a job. Let's take a look at the pathing. Yeah, so these guys all live close, which is great. Alright. Alright, why are you stopped? I think he ran out of leather. Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to chuck you on here to see if we can get some extra leather happening. See if that works. Tools is okay. Tools is at 21. Oh, we got a new house. Lovely. The teacher and the builder. We got any students in here yet? No. At what age do they become? That actually is a good question. Okay, we're going to schools. reaches an age where she could work. If there's space in a school that is staffed by a teacher, they'll become a student for several years. After a certain amount of schooling, they'll become educated workers. Okay. The next thing we need to do probably is put in the hospital. Because that's gonna be helpful eventually when we start having people that are not doing good health-wise. We still have so many problems with stone. Are you stone or iron? Mostly iron, I think. Annoyingly. Oh, there's a bunch of stone over here. We're just gonna have you collect as much stone as you can. Anybody that is able to collect stone, please collect stone. I'm also gonna do that because as of right now, we don't even have anyone. Oh, Esther is about to become 10. So Esther can go into the school. Firewood is low. Oh, what happened to my thing? At least the food is going alright. Well, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like down below. It does help me out quite a bit. If you have any tips or suggestions or anything like that, don't forget to leave them in the comments. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. Keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!